Darling, I'm coming in. I hope the maids remember to blindfold you, but even still, eyes shut. There you are. There is the most beautiful woman in the world. A kiss for your husband. Oh, you're chained by your wrists to the ceiling. Right. Well, that's fine. I'm finally home from my last trip. Almost an entire pile of gold this time, but no business talk now. Let me look at my beautiful, beautiful bride. Let's move your hair out of the way from your beautiful neck. It's so nice being in this warm little room, exploring your warm little body so I can extract the finest of your blood. After all, it isn't such high demand these days, especially now that the Vampire King himself has tasted it. He tried so hard to resist. I almost felt bad for the poor bastard. Almost. What is it? Does my fortune need something from me? Oh, poor little baby. Yes, of course. The chains would chafe your poor, fragile skin. Very well then. You've been so good. I suppose I could let you rest for a bit before we take your blood. But darling, remember what happened the last time you tried to run, alright? They know your scent. They know that your blood is the most delicious, addictive strain in the known world. They would tear you apart, sweetheart. Even I couldn't save you at that point. And I don't want to see you torn apart. I would have to tear them apart in kind. Limb from fucking limb. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Limb from limb. Okay? You don't have to be afraid of me. Good girl. Now, let's get you down from there, shall we? There we go. I've got you. Remember our rule, sweetheart. No trying to look at me. Here. Sit on the bed. Can you ask me a question? Of course, darling. Let me get comfortable first, though. There. Your neck tastes delicious. Now, what was your question, sweetheart? Why can't you look at me? Well, are you familiar with the story of Eros and Psyche? Well, let me tell it either way. Eros was Aphrodite's son and very involved with love. He would shoot his magic little arrows and people would fall truly, madly, desperately in love. Well, this silly little god eventually struck himself with an arrow, and he fell in love with a woman named Psyche. He was worried that her attraction was shallow, so he asked that she never look upon his face when he was there. Of course, eventually she did, and he felt his heart break, and he shunned her. I suppose that's a very long way of me saying that I never, ever want you to break my heart like that. Knowing me by touch is enough, sweetheart. When we kiss, do you imagine me as a handsome gent? Or do you think I might secretly be a monster? Do you think I'm a vampire, like the others in this little city? Maybe one of the vampire lords. Or maybe I'm a Naga that's good at imitating footsteps. Keep imagining what you think your husband looks like. Your fingers have traced through my hair. And yes, I know I need a haircut still. You've touched my body, felt my lips on yours. You're blushing. Are you learning to love me at long last? I know our start wasn't the best. After all, I did burst into the church during your wedding to that fucking brute. And I took his spot after murdering him. Oh, that poor priest. At least I let him live, right? That was nice of me, wasn't it? You're checking on my burn, are you? Running into that church was painful, but I knew after watching you for so long that I would burn the city to the ground if I had to see you walking with another man. What can I say? I'm a jealous bastard like that. But once I'd had your blood for the first time, I knew every vampire around would seek to claim you for the chemical gold flowing through your pretty, pretty little veins. I was addicted, and admittedly, many of them are becoming the same. Oh, but the money is just too good. How do you think I bought this castle for us, darling? All for you. All from you, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay if you want to fall in love with me. There's nothing wrong with loving your husband. Especially when he loves you so fucking much. It's okay. Give in to me. Love me. Only me. Surrender, darling. It's okay. You don't need to leave this castle. No, not ever. All of this luxury is for you. For all of the hard work that you do for me to show my love. I know I can be a little needy from time to time. I know I can be gruff. I know my drive is demanding of you, but I do love you Even sharing your blood feels like a sin, but it is to keep the peace more than anything else. Is the money good? Of course it is. But I just want to keep you safe with me. May I take my usual amount of blood, sweetheart? The king is so impatient, and I might slip in a little something to curry more favor with him. Or kill him. Who's to say? Aw, you are adorable. You never want me to hurt anyone or anything, do you? I think one of my favorite moments was when I went to squish that little spider and you wailed and pleaded and begged. So cute. It was worth the little bastard biting me as I gently tossed him outside. Got your neck. Gods. Your blood really is delicious. Almost like candy. Oh no, don't pout at me. You always tense up when I warn you beforehand, and that makes the process hurt even more. Just lie still and let me stroke your hair while the bottle fills. Why are you crying, sweetheart? You don't want to tell me. Darling, I'm your husband, and I would feel really, really, really bad if you felt like you couldn't trust me. You don't want to be locked in this tower anymore. Tell me, my love, how do you feel about children? Why do I ask? Oh, no reason. No reason at all, my love.